Hello everyone. Today on my table, nice Sony Super Audio CD player, and it's one of the latest model XA333ES, and you may see how well it's done. So that's in capacitors, here in the power supply, that's the CD player module, mechanics and electronics to decode the sound. Now to flat wires to the audio board. Underneath we have here a set of DAC chips, and then sets of audio amplifiers, and that's a set of capacitors. And see how many we have. So why I open it? So it works. I like to dedust it. Like, see if I can clean it up a little bit, and I hear like exactly the same picture as with my other Super Audio CD player when it's missing very high frequencies, and I believe output capacitors needs to be replaced. And if I will look into schematics, here is a set of output capacitors. You see, like left and right channel has 4 capacitors in a parallel, and like let me see, technically these two gets still to the as front channel. Okay, left right out. Let me see. It mixes here. Again, like it's way too many capacitors in a parallel, which may affect the phase, and we can get a fancy sound. So what I'm going to do, I have this 100 microfarad capacitors. I'm going to replace this, then listen and see if I need to remove any of those which are sits in a parallel to improve high frequency characteristics. And I will be installing the solid electrolyte capacitors as we've been using before. Let me see. The only thing that I will use probably KEMET. Yeah, here is 100 microfarad cups of these guys. Okay. So let me work on it, and I'll let you know about the results. I hope it will play the same good as currently plays my other Super Audio CD player, with a very detailed, very open sound. Bye. See you. Bye-bye. Hello guys. So here I pulled the board out, and I replaced these 2 capacitors, which were Silmic, with these 2 KEMET with polymer electrolyte. So it's technically solid electrolyte. Okay. From my experiments over the last weeks, these capacitors appear to be more superior than the regular Nichicon or Elna, and like that would be interesting to compare. I still have the rest of the channels left with the older ones, so if you would like to replace other, I believe you need to replace 4 more here for the rear and center channel, and that would be it. So these 2, they're connected for 2 sets, for stereo and for front and left and right for the surround sound. And there is a couple more capacitors sits in a parallel. You see these black guys to improve the sound. Right. They were trying like to raise high frequencies a little bit. I'm afraid that these capacitors may bring a raise of phases, because sound will go significantly with different speed over them. So probably I will remove those, which is here, at least this one. You see, C132 is 0.047 and C162, because those 2, goes to the relay, which mutes output. Then it goes to the output on the front. And here with this resistor goes to the output here. And here this capacitor C131, which will improve sound here on the front stereo channels. And what's this fourth one do? 133. It gets alright, it gets the same. Capacitor just gets to the front on the multi-channel right here. Alright. So technically these two are connected in parallel, and these two are just to increase high frequencies a little bit. I probably will remove all these capacitors because in my other CD player this polymer capacitors show pretty good results, and I didn't need to do everything. But I will experiment first. So let me assemble, listen, and then I will decide if I will like to go with it. See you soon. Bye. And here guys, just for the case, I'd like to show you what's on the opposite side of this board. So this kind of power supply piece and couple circuits which are connects to the digital bus. Here is a 3 microchip with DSC conversion, and it's Sony. Let me see closer what this model is. SCD-XA333ES. Hope you can see it. Then we have op-amps which convert from the current which gets from DC into voltage, and there are two shoulders, so it gets differential. And then the op-amp which gets single voltage from two differential voltages, and then it gets through the capacitors and to the output. So we have technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outputs. So I believe there's 2 and 2 capacitors, those sets. If we will decide to replace all of them. So far, I would be able to compare if needs. What is interesting in the other Super Audio CD player 9100, they have a separate capacitors for the stereo output and for the front multi-channel. Here it's combined, and you see 3 high-quality Takamisawa relays, and you see this letter -K means that they have gold-plated contacts inside, so you don't need to replace them. And here a couple Monicons. This black guy is pretty interesting. I don't know. I need to see what manufacturer it is. This brown guy is Elna. Here is another Nichicon, fine gold. Very well built, very good design, really. I'm enjoying it. Board done much better than on the other Super Audio CD. Bye, see you. Hello again. After listening to the couple discs, I may say that I will stay with this setup. So I'm replacing just 2 capacitors. Glad that I keep 100 microfarad as an original design, because like in other Super Audio CD I have just 47 microfarad, and this one gives a little bit better bass. And at the same time, all other range is still the same. I decided not to remove the parallel capacitors because sound in standard mode. So here is the menu on this guy, and see here multi-channel, digital output, and digital filter. and it has standard and option values. So in standard it plays really nice. In option it's a little bit miss on the mid-range, so but it's up to you if you would like to listen to a little bit empty sound, but still nice. Okay, that would be it. So here you may see internals. So this deck has two separate transformers, one for digital part, one for analog. This is a digital processing board. Quite a few. This is a digital signal CPU, which process the signals from Super Audio CD and CD discs, and it can upscale regular CDs to the higher values. So they sound really nice here. And you may see how well everything done, how solidly built. And I'm just enjoying the sound. It plays really nice. Now we'll just close the cover and that would be it. See you.